Hello students, I'm soft skills trainer from Department of Career Planning and Development, Chandigarh University. Okay, welcome to video session from DCPD department. So in this particular session we'll be covering your synonyms and antonyms. So what actually are your synonyms and antonyms are simple. Synonyms are the words having similar meaning, antonyms are the words having different meaning. So today we will practice out 10 synonyms and 10 antonyms and look how actually you have to attempt these synonyms and antonyms in the examination. Okay, let's start. So in the first 10 questions, out of 4 alternatives, choose the one which best expresses the meaning of the given word. Okay, let's start. So the first question is, you need to find out the synonym, that is the one having similar meaning of stumpy. So we have 4 options: rangy, pudgy, lanky, lofty. So if you want to take your time, you can pause the video and guess the right answer. Okay, so I hope you have guessed the right answer. The right answer for this is option number B. The stumpy means short and thick, and option number B, pudgy, means a person or part of their body that is rather fat. Rangy means tall and slim with long slender arms. Lanky is ungracefully thin and tall. Lofty is thick and resilient. Okay, moving on to the question number 2 is your sheath. So we have 4 options: weapon, hide, encourage, and coat. It's a really common word. So the correct answer is option number D, sheath, a close fitting cover for the blade or a knife or a sword. Sheath means to cover someone. So the correct option is option number D. That's the correct synonym. Question number 3 is your diffuse. So we have 4 options for that: irritate, alleviate, agitate, and incite. So diffuse means to somehow, for example, in bombs you have a diffuse plug. So when you pull out that plug that the bomb is diffused, that means it's no longer live bomb. Similarly, alleviate means to lessen someone. Okay, irritate means to poke someone. Incite means to make sure that the person is poked enough so that he goes out and take the revenge. Okay, so the agitate means feeling or appearing troubled or nervous. So the correct answer for that is option number B, alleviate. Question number 4 is your deployment. So again, bane, banishment, stationing, and strategize. So the correct answer for this question is your stationing. Deployment and stationing are synonym. Okay, deployment means the movement of a troops or equipment to a place or position for military action. Bane is a cause for great distress or annoyance. Stationing, same meaning. Strategize is to devise a strategy to do something. Question number 4 is your banquet. So we have 4 options: fast, feast, voracity, and gluttony. So fast is that you have decided that you will not eat for a particular day. Feast is actually a dinner, it's a dinner wherein large people are expected to have dinner together. Veracity is sticking to accurate facts. Gluttony is actually greed. Okay, gluttony is actually greed or excess in eating. Veracity is conformity to facts. Accuracy, banquet, an elaborate and formal evening meal for many people. So hence your option number B, that is your feast, is the correct answer. Okay, question number 6 is your streak. So the correct answer for this is your smear. Option number D. Streak, actually a long thin line or mark of a different substance or color from its surrounding. So smear is the damaging the reputation of someone by false accusations. That means slander. Okay, option number D is the correct synonym. Question number 7 is sentry. In Hindi you generally call this word sentry. Okay, so it's bandit, competitor, sentinel, and foe. Bandit is a rebel, competitor, that is one opposite to your competition. Sentinel is used as a synonym for soldier. Foe is your enemy. So you have guessed the right answer for that is sentry means sentinel. Okay, question number 8 is digress. So John, meander, tarriance, and regress. So the correct meaning is option number B, that is your meander. Digress actually means leaving the main subject temporarily in speech or writing. So John is a temporary stray, tarriance is to delay, regress is to return to a former or a less developed state. So the correct option is meander. Meander is actually a road following a winding course. It is actually doing like this. Okay. Question number 9 is your extrapolate, deduce, rejection, scruple and vacillate. So the correct answer for this is option number A, deduce. Extrapolate is to estimate or conclude, the same meaning as deduce. Rejection is to reject someone. Scruple, a feeling of doubt or hesitation with regard to the morality of course of action. Vacillation, okay, vacillate is to waver between different opinion. Hence option number A is the correct synonym. Okay, question number 10 is to entrain. Okay, to alight, to debark, to mount, to disembark. So the correct answer is option number C, that is to mount. Entrain is to board a train, mount is to climb up. Debark and disembark are having the same meaning, leave a ship or aircraft, leave a ship or aircraft. Okay, so hence option number C is the correct synonym. So these were your 10 synonyms. Okay, now moving on forward, in the following 10 questions we'll be looking at 10 antonyms. Okay, so you need to guess the word that is opposite in meaning to the given word. Okay, let's do these questions. So question number 1. So question number 1 is actually your indispensable. It's a quite a common word. Indispensable means that you cannot do without, you know, something. Okay, tolerable, superfluous, expensive and hostile. So superfluous is the correct antonym, because superfluous is that is not required, that is not necessary at times. Okay, so option number B is indispensable is absolute necessary. Superfluous is unnecessary, especially through being more than enough. When you have something more than enough, that means it is not necessary to have that extra quantity of that particular thing. Showing is hostile is showing or feeling opposition or dislike. So the correct antonym for indispensable is option number B. Okay, moving on forward. So question number 2 is your vindictive. So vindictive, the meaning of the vindictive is, so we have 4 options: forgiving, humane, polite and liberal. So the meaning of the vindictive, the word vindictive is to have strong feeling or urge to take revenge. So the correct answer for that will be, okay, vindictive is forgiving. So when you take revenge, it's like taking revenge, but if you try and forget that revenge, that means you have forgiven. So the correct answer is option number A, forgiving. That is the correct antonym of vindictive. Question number 3, it's your spleen. So we have 4 options: caprice, cheer, sway and boisterous. So okay, the meaning of the spleen is bad temper or spite. Okay, so the correct answer should be cheer. Okay, caprice means unnecessary mood swings. One synonym of caprice would be your whimsical. Boisterous means noisy, energetic and cheerful. Sway is to rule and control. So correct antonym for that is option number B, that is cheer. Okay, question number 4. So question number 4 is autonomous. So autonomous is one, it's like that you have taken self-control. That means you are not dependent on someone. So if you are not dependent on someone, that means the correct antonym for autonomous would be your dependent. Conceal, the meaning of conceal actually is to hide something. Okay, so for question number 4, the correct antonym is answer number A, that is your dependent. Okay, moving on forward. Restorative. So we have 4 options: gentle, injurious, individual, secession. So for that, so restorative is something that has the ability to restore your health, wealth and strength and well-being. Okay, so injurious is actually causing or likely to cause damage or harm. Secession is the fact or process of ending or being brought to an end. Hence option number B is the correct antonym. Moving on, so the word is heretical, pious, orthodox, superstitious and outdated. So the word heretical means it's quite opposed to the word orthodox. Why? Heretical means the one who is holding opinion that are at odds with that is what is generally accepted. Orthodox means following or conforming to the traditional or generally accepted rules or beliefs of a religion, philosophy or practice. Superstitious is one that is believing in supernatural things. Outdated, it is something that is not of a particular time. So hence option number B is the correct antonym of heretical. Okay, so question number 7 is your pliable. So we have 4 options: willing, obdurate, fake and optimistic. So word pliable means the one who is flexible. So you need to find a word that is not that will give you a meaning that is the person is not flexible. That means you should be looking for a word that is synonym of stubborn. So we have that word. The word is obdurate. Okay, pliable, that means easily bent and flexible. Obdurate is refusing to change one's opinion or course of action. Okay, so the correct option number B is the correct antonym. Option number 8, question number 8 is thwarted. Thwarted means to stop someone, to foil things, to oppose things. Okay, so that means you must have guessed the correct answer. For that we have 4 options: foiled, opposed, supported, tightened. So again I've told you the meaning of thwarted. What's the meaning of the word thwarted? The meaning of thwarted is to foil and oppose. So the correct antonym for that will be supported. Okay, so the answer number C is the correct antonym of the word thwarted. Question number 9 is the one prominent. Prominent is the one who is visible, kind of, whose personality is visible. That means he is famous. So that means you should be looking at a word that gives you a feeling that the person is not prominent, not famous, not clearly visible in the world. That means the word should be the word that you should be looking for is obscure. Okay, one synonym of obscure is also ambiguous. So obdurate we have already done. Obligatory, that you have to follow something. Objection is to raising some objection or to oppose something. Okay, prominent, important, famous. Obscure, not known or uncertain. So for question number 9 the correct answer is option number A. Option number A is the correct antonym of the word prominent. Moving on forward, the last question, sporadic. It's a really simple one. Sporadic, rare, frequent, sharp, coordinated. So the word sporadic means actually irregular. That means we'll be looking at a word that has a similar meaning to the word regular. So frequent is one such word. So the correct, rare is actually kind of similar to sporadic. Okay, so the answer is option number B, that is your frequent. Okay, so we have completed 10 synonyms and 10 antonyms. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Okay, thank you very much, students.